Hi everyone. So Opus 5 just got released and I'm very excited to test it out is because the capability of this model is pretty near to Fable 5 and price almost 50% less than Fable 5. So in this video I'm going to test both of these model and see which one do the better job. So let's see. I have a prompt here to create a landing page, a website. Now I will put the same prompt for both of these model and we'll see which one works better for us. So I'll choose a folder, as you can see, and let's start with Fable. I would go alter code and then I'll create one more with the same prompt, and this time it's Opus 5, and I'll make sure that it's alter code as well. Now, yeah, I just give it a prompt and let's see how it generates. The prompt is very simple. Build a complete single file landing page with HTML, CSS, JS, no framework, no external asset, Heymanoid, which is just a made up name, a media company that explores reviews and reports on humanoid robots. So when it's creating, let's explore what are some of the capabilities that Opus 5 has and where it is better than some of the other models. So as we can see that agentic terminal coding, where Opus 5 is 43.3, where Fable 5 is 33.7, Opus 4.8 is 21, and then GPT 5.6 Soul is 34.4%. So which is obviously a huge upgrade within the price that we are getting it. And another category which is called knowledge work, it is most probably the context windows and how capable of the model is depending on the given task. Most probably this is what they are talking about, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure. It's 1861, where Fable 5 is 1747. Opus, and GPT 5.0 is pretty near. So that means Opus 5 is almost better than all the other models most of the time in most of the categories. I think this is only place where it's below than GPT 5.6, which is agentic coding. That's very important and a part of it. And then rest of them are pretty good. So yeah, it's a robust model for sure, but I would say how I've been using both of these since Fable 5 released, and then I got 5.6 Soul, but I have started using, a little clever way, you might say, because Fable 5 consume tokens faster than GPT 5.6. And what I found when I give an engineering task to Fable 5 or 5.6, I found 5.6 does better job here. It seems like Fable 5 is very good, but a little bit slow. On the other hand, 5.6, I guess, CTO or head of engineer who knows backend very well, and it can map the entire backend within a very short period of time. And the clever way is basically what I'm doing. So recently I was working on a project which required a huge tokens and a lot of code to be written. So what I did, I started with 5.6 and I completed the blueprint of the backend entirely and asked it to create all the instructions to hand over to a junior developer so that the junior developer can code. So what it did, it created a massive file with all the instructions that it required in order to complete the project, and it handed over to me. And then what I did, I asked Sonnet 5 to start working on that, and it's been working 3 days now, 24 hours a day, and it's almost completed 93%. Now just imagine if I would have given this assignment to Fable 5 or GPT 5.6, it could consume few hundred or maybe $1,000 of tokens. So cool, let's see what's happening here. It's still working. Maybe it is asking some questions, so let's see. Let me bypass the permission, and then same for this one. Most probably we have to wait few more minutes. So finally we are here with the two website. and I would like to give you the opportunity to guess which one actually created by who. Here is another one. I'll give you 2 seconds to guess, okay? Let's reveal. This one has been created by Opus 5 and this one created by Fable 5. Now, of course, we will review together, but I'll just give you some input here that it took around, Fable 5 took almost 45 minutes to complete the website, and I saw that it was assigning multiple agents to review and check multiple things, and maybe most probably the functional stuff, that newsletter or maybe contact pages, stuff like this, and it tested several, with several agents. And Opus 5 only took around like 15-20 minutes to complete. Now let's review together how both of these look like. So let's start with Fable 5. To be honest, I really don't like this 3D robot or the visual that it tried to create, and compared to Fable 5, because I mean more robotics than this one. This looks a little bit of globe icon, and this looks much better. And the best part is it's organized in a perfect way. As you can see, the hero section here on the left side that we see in modern websites, and then we have the interactive 3D model here on the right side. But on the other hand, yeah, it might be another creative design, you might say. We normally don't see a lot, but yeah, I would say it's creative too. The model is here and the hero section underneath it. Yeah, kind of cool. So let's see how copy of the website. So let's say Opus 5 says the definitive records of machines that walk, independent reviews, teardowns, and benchmark score for every humanoid robot that actually ships. Now here it says we watch the machines that watch back, independent reviews, teardowns, and dispatches on the strange new species we keep building. I really like this one because the wording of Fable 5 make more sense, because it's a futuristic industry that we are writing about, so the wordings and the copy has to match that standard, and I found this one is matching that standards. Now let's go down below and see what we have here. In this section we see verdicts and score with mercy, and we see some of the models here. Now if we go down below, now we see we have pretty same sections, but this one is a bit more interactive than this one. Has more information and a lot of other details, but it's very text heavy at the same time. I really do not like the font of Fable 5 that it used. Everything that moved today, it created this section with some recent updates, which is interesting, I would say. So it's a different angle that Fable 5 wrote. So yeah, both of these creative in terms of copywriting, but in terms of design and how it looks, I would say Opus 5 has done a better job here compared to Fable 5. And yes, it's text heavy. If we just give a little bit of instructions, then it will be able to make a better landing page, I believe. Fable 5 is still a better model compared to Opus 5, but Opus 5, the pricing is almost 50% cheaper than Fable 5. That means it's true. They are claiming that Opus 5 is very near to Fable 5. So I think, yeah, that's true. The capability that I just experimented, it's pretty much near to Fable 5 that we can say. It's obviously a great upgrade, I would say, using less tokens and achieving something great. So guys, let's see you on the next video. Bye.